Want to talk about who the Sacramento Kings will be drafting. Like and subscribe. But before we start today's video, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Who do you think they'll draft? Why do you think they'll draft him? And yeah, that's basically it. And do you guys agree with my opinion? I have them drafting Jaden Ivey. Okay, my recording cut out, so the first 2 minutes I recorded after recording this because my audio was weird in the first 2 minutes. So I'll cut into it. But basically, I want to talk about why they're drafting this 6'4", 20-year-old guard out of Purdue. Look, picking Ivey this high is all about his upside. He's the best athlete in this class. He's so productive. And he's kind of reminiscent of John Wall early in his career with his speed and creating the driving lanes and the transition opportunities resemble each other. He's lightning quick. And imagine De'Aaron Fox and Jaden Ivey in the backcourt. I think Jaden Ivey's more of a combo guard with point guard-like skills because he isn't the elite passer and he doesn't have a good mid-range game, but he's got that power and athleticism to just drive through contact and defenders to just get to the rim with an explosive athleticism. And again, I think him and De'Aaron Fox would make the fastest backcourt in the entire NBA. And again, his problems are sub-elite passing skills and a non-existent mid-range game, which are essential skills for an NBA point guard. If you can't improve on those areas, you know, he might not be the primary facilitator or offensive initiator consistently, but if they do come together, he could be arguably one of the best players in his draft class. Yes, they have De'Aaron Fox together, and they did just get Domantas Sabonis, but you got to draft the best player available. So I want to hear your thoughts right there. Do you guys agree with me on that, or am I just being preposterous and thinking that they should get him? I think you have to go get the best player, and I think the idea of Davion Mitchell, six-man defensive guy, then you have Jaden Ivey and De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, okay, Domantas Sabonis, then you get a center. That's a lot of speed right there in transition. I don't think teams can beat that, okay? So let me hear your thoughts, and now cut into the original video.
Mitchell. Now look, Shaedon Sharpe is the other guy who's here, and Shaedon Sharpe, if you guys don't know, he's somewhat of a mystery for some people, but he's a 6'6" wing from Canada. And he committed to Kentucky earlier this year and only made it to campus during the spring semester after spending the fall semester not there. And he actually graduated high school in October and is only eligible because he turns 19 before, at the end. He turned 19 at the end of 2022 and he finished school in October. And I don't think they'll take Shaedon Sharpe, but I wouldn't be surprised. But he's a little bit of an upside gamble, as the problem for scouts is he hasn't played at a high level of competition. He's only played high school ball. And the other option is Keegan Murray, who he's the safest pick in the lottery, arguably, behind the top three picks as a 6'8" forward who averaged 23 points and 8 rebounds. He's 21 years old. He's arguably, people have compared him as a better defensive version of Tobias Harris is his comp. But again, it goes back to Jaden Ivey, who I really think, if you're looking at it, Jaden Ivey is the perfect guy for this team. He just screams what they need. And that's where I want to hear your thoughts below. If you're a Sacramento Kings fan, would you pick up Jaden Ivey, or is this just me? I personally think if you're going out there and you're looking for somebody, I think Jaden Ivey could be a guy that very much helps you. And look, I don't know if I'm the right person to be talking. Maybe I'm completely wrong because, I don't know everything. If I did know everything, maybe I'd be in the NBA working in the front office at 22 years old. But I'm here making YouTube videos in my childhood closet because I'm visiting my parents, and this was the best sounding area. And hey, it doesn't sound bad. You guys wouldn't have known that I was in the closet until I started doing this. Hey, right? But that's where I think if you're the Kings, you can't really mess up getting this. Now, do we want to go into the second round, who they should draft in the second round? I'll obviously make a more dedicated video of that in the second round. But what I truly believe is they have the 37th pick and they have the 49th. I think with the 37th pick, Wendell Moore Jr. out of Duke. He's a little bit older. He's 20. He's played, 2 seasons in college? And he's a 3-and-D guy. I very much like it. I think he could be very good for them. Now, is there anything to suspect from him? He's kind of close to his ceiling in terms of not to develop. He's just going to be a guy I could see easily averaging 12 points a game, a steal, and a few rebounds, maybe an assist. Nothing special. And then with their other pick, where they're at 49, I really would like them to see either get, Keon Ellis, the 6'6" wing out of Alabama. I just really like what they did with Herb Jones. And I think Keon Ellis, let's try to pick fruit from the same tree and see how it falls. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that. I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. What do you guys think of Jaden Ivey as the potential draft pick for the Sacramento Kings? But besides that, if you guys did enjoy that, like and subscribe. And guys, I have an NBA show. Go check it out. right here. That's what it's called, the NBA show. Upton. Go like and subscribe. I'll have the link in the bio. That's basically the video. Peace out.